Hey YouTube, I'm here with a deck profile. As you can see, it's Glad Beasts. This is going to be my main deck now. I'll take it to all my locals and everything. Because I really like it, it's really consistent. And just Rex generally. So here it is. It's 2 Laquari. I don't like 3. I think if you run 3, you draw into too many monsters. And I find it can be dead sometimes. So yeah, 2's fine. 2 Quest, again 2's the right number. Just run it so you can recycle like your war chariots and stuff. Mainly war chariots. Bestiary, because it blows up stuff and you can go into geysers with it. Pretty self-explanatory, staple in the deck. Hippo, because it's a big defensive wall. Darius, because it makes, like, if you've got a Bestiary engrave or something, you can tag into this, special it back, go into Geyserus. Or if you've got like a Laquari on the field, you can tag into this and go for a Heraclinos. So I like just the one. Mermo, because it's a fish and it blows stuff up. Resiari, because it removes stuff, can wreck a lot of plays. And 1 Thunder King, because it's good against quite a lot of decks, really good card this format. I find 2 though, if you run 2, you draw into too many monsters in the deck, it can be dead. Spells, oh yeah, I'm not running Test Tiger by the way, it's really inconsistent. So yeah, spells are 3 Proving Ground. Just so you can, it's just basically a monster really. It ups the monster count to like 13 rather than 10, or 14 rather than 11 I think. Yeah, it just really helps searching out your glads, get a good hand, like a monster and a few back rows. If you've got like a Laquari and 4 or 5 back rows, which this deck does a lot, then your opponent's pretty screwed. So yeah, do that. 2 Forbidden Lance, because it's a really good card in this deck. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. 2 Enemy Controller, which I will probably replace with that new thing, what's it called? Gladiator Taming, came out in Extreme Victory I think. Yeah, it's a really good card, that Gladiator Taming. This is just in because I don't have them. Smashing Grounds, I'm not sure about this, it's a filler really. I prefer to have traps that I can set rather than this. But it's alright, it helps out in some situations. NSTs, because the deck doesn't like back rows very much. Dark Hole for field clearance, to start, so you can clear the field, attack with the Glad Beast, and start making bigger plays from there. Reborn, because it's a staple. Book of Moon, because it's a staple and it's a very good back row. And on to traps, 3 War Chariot. 3 is pretty much mandatory. I don't know why you wouldn't run 3. It's such a good card, and it's recyclable with a quest. 2 Wabaku, because if your opponent attacks into a Glad Beast, just flip that and you can tag. Say I really like 2. Bottomlesses, because I don't have solemn warnings. I ordered 1 on eBay a few days ago, which I will be putting in replacement with 1 bottomless, so I'll be running like 1 warning and 1 bottomless. But for now it's 2 bottomless. 2 Compulse. I really like this card, really good back row to have, makes me feel very safe. 7 Tools, because it's great against Solemn Judgments, Solemn Warnings. I use it against like bottomlesses, Mirror Forces, TTUs, things like that. Saves me a lot. TT, because it's great field clearance. Solemn Judgment, because it's staple. Call of the Haunted, I run this because if you've got like Geysers in grave, you can flip this, special summon your Geysers back, and then Geysers actually activates. Some people don't know that. So yeah, you can really surprise your opponent with that. Trap Does Shoot, because it's brilliant first turn, can get your game, just flip it on your first turn. Royal Oppression, because the main idea is to sit behind a Heracleos with a few cards in hand and this, and maybe a chariot and stuff. Really locks your opponent down, they can't really do much. So that's the main deck. Onto the extra deck, which is 3 Geysers. 3 is not completely necessary, but I like running 3 because I like to feel safer. 2 Heracleos, 2 is enough really. You don't go into it like all that often, but when you do, it's normally a game winner, so it's really good. Chimera Tech for the machine matchup, good against that KMP. If they go like double Bure and Stardust or something ridiculous like that, you can just drop a Cider Dragon, which I side, and go into this, attack over the Stardust, and you really wreck. Staple Synchros, because I run Reborn, I won't go through these, because I just, it's just staple really, just in case I want to Reborn a tuner. Yeah, and onto the side deck, double Cider Dragon for the machine matchup, so machiners and Karakuri Machine Plant. 2 Kinetic Soldiers, because you set it against Sams and there's not really very much they can do about it. 1 Wangu for like Chaos Plant, also quite good against Sams if you've got a few back rows, so yeah, a really good card. Siding to D-Fishers, I know some people main D-Fishers and Glads, but I prefer it sided. But there's some decks, particularly Sams, that don't care about this card at all. So it's completely dead. You've got 3 dead cards in your deck, which I don't like. I do side it a lot, but I just prefer to side it in case of a matchup that doesn't care about it. And with 6 Sams being big this format, then that's fairly likely. And Gravekeepers don't really care about it too much either. So yeah, they're stuck in the sideboard. 2 Noblemen for Gravekeepers and Chaos Plants. Pulling the Rug for Monarchs. I also like siding it against 6 Sams. Though that Elder of the 6 Samurai guy, new card came out in Extreme Victory, I think. Did it come out in Extreme Victory? I don't know, anyway. People running 1 of that, maybe 2 sometimes, to stop this and Effect Veiler. Return from the different dimension, because it works. I side it in when I side in D-Fishers, it really works. Random Scrap Iron Scarecrow for Mirror Match and in case I have a Blackman matchup, and a Dust Tornado for back row hate. So yeah, that's the deck. Rate, comment, subscribe, and peace out.